Are you guys ready to learn today? Are you ready to be enlightened? Before I go any further, I just want to say that I'm so tired of you guys wasting your money paying agents to get you a job, to get you visa, or to get you sponsorship. I am tired of the constant complaints, nagging, crying in my inboxes. I am tired of you guys not wanting to wake up, to take the bull by the horn, and to know that you've got this. And that is the reason why I decided to make this video for every one of you today. This is going to be like a masterclass today where I'll be giving you the full guidance, step by step tutorial on how to get jobs in the UK with sponsorship by yourself. No agent needed, no middle party needed. You don't need to pay a dime, you don't need to pay a kobo, a pinch, a penny, in fact, nothing for this sponsorship. As the name implies, sponsorship. What is sponsorship? Go to your dictionary, go to Google, use AI, use ChatGTP. Sponsorship basically means like a free pathway. Someone is sponsoring you, a company is sponsoring you, an organization is sponsoring you into the country. So this is free. I repeat, COS is free. Even the UK government has made this known several times, using different avenues to pass this message through that the UK COS is 100% free. Nobody should come to you in the guise of agency, company, or whatever to say that you should pay. So please take your time today, avoid any distraction today, because this is going to be once in a lifetime opportunity. Whatever I'm going to teach you here today, people pay to attend my masterclass. People pay to book a consultation with me. But I'm here today to give it for you all free. All the secrets I spill to them, all the ideas, method, tips, advice I give to them, I'm going to be giving it to every one of you today. This is because I know not everyone can afford consultation fee. Even though I offer very affordable services, I make my services super, super affordable. I still know that some people cannot be able to afford it. And I won't blame you. I've been in a position once in my life where I got absolutely nothing. So I don't blame people when they come to me and say, "Oh, Clara, I can't afford." I mean, today alone, I got about three. I can't afford your consultation fee. And I sat down, thought to myself, what can I do? What can I do to help as many of you there that money might be a barrier to you, but you still want to hear from Clara. You still want to, seek my advice, steal from my brain. I said, I'm going to make this free today. Free consultation. So the only thing I want you to do for me is to pay attention because it took me so much to sit down here today to do this as I'm an extremely busy person, very, very busy. And I've been working flat out today. I'm very, very tired. You can see that from my eyes. So if I'm coming here to teach you, please pay attention. Come with a notepad, a pen, pencil, anything to jot down the steps I'm going to be teaching you today. Now I'm streaming in all of my platform. I'm streaming in all of my platform today. That is, I'm streaming on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok with all of my devices today. Okay. So what is the UK visa sponsorship? How does it work? That is the first question. How does the UK visa sponsorship work? Now it comes in steps. Step one, look through the UK shortage occupation list. Now, the UK has a dedicated list filled and packed with all of its occupations that is eligible for international workers, foreign migrants to come into the UK to pick up those jobs to do. Before you would get this opportunity to move into the UK with a working visa, you need to go through that list, check, assess your own self. Okay, Clara, I specialize for an instance in hairdressing. Let me go to this list. Let me see if they require hairdressers in the UK. And even if they do require hairdresser in the UK, what visa route, what visa pathway can I use to come into the UK as an hairdresser? This also applies to other occupations, other job field and sector. So this is going to you that is a doctor, this is going to you that is a lawyer, this is going to you that is into the tech, IT, and many much more. You need to access the UK shortage occupation list. And the UK has this list put up that can be accessible to everyone, not just to Clara, not just to those agents, not just to those scammers. Everyone, as long as you have this phone, you're watching me today, it means you can operate Google. It means you have Google installed on your device. Regardless of the kind of device you're using, your laptop, your phone, your iPad, you can be able to access this list. So do me a favor, go to your Google Chrome, type in UK shortage occupation list. I'm going to be giving you the demonstration here on my YouTube channel. Unfortunately, I can't share my screen on Instagram. I also can't share my screen on TikTok. But if you want to see my screen right now, you can join me on my YouTube channel called Clara Immigration. So I'm going to be sharing my screen, showing you the UK shortage occupation list. Before I go continue any further, I just want to say today's live stream would be long, as this is like a masterclass. I'm going to touch every single thing. I'm going to touch every single thing I need to touch regards moving to the UK with job and sponsorship. So if you don't have the patience to wait, I don't know, then you're going to miss out from this. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys, okay? I'm going to go to the UK government website. Now, the UK government website is called gov.uk.co. gov.uk.co. Now, if you're watching me on YouTube, you can see now on the screen what is being displayed. gov.uk.co, an official website. It is the best place to find information regarding immigration, relocation, visas, jobs, all routes, all pathways, services, and information. The government has put it out there. I hope you guys are following me today. I hope I'm not speaking to myself just. I hope you guys are following me today. Yeah, let me just put this thing on Instagram here. So this gov.co.uk, gov.uk.co is accessible to everyone, for everyone. Is 100% accessible. You don't need to pay an agent. That is the emphasis of this live stream. It seems very shocking to me that 2025 people are still falling victim of these repeated scams. Like how? Is that how rich you guys are? Is that how much you have money to throw around when you can do this yourself? Know this, know it for a fact. Moving to another man's country, it's time consuming. You need to dedicate time towards it. You can't just wake up and about. Today is Friday. Hey, I want to move abroad. No. It takes time, months, weeks, if not even years. A prepared man is a successful man. You will need to prepare yourself well. You will need to prepare yourself very well. Yes. You must have seen me post videos. Oh, move to the UK within 2 weeks. Move to Canada within 3 weeks. Move to UK within 7 days. These are mostly the visa processing time given by the government. Like if you go to the ukgov.co website now, you can see visa processing period is mostly 21 days, 3 weeks. So aside from the visa processing period, before that comes the work, the job application, getting yourself prepared, acquiring the right skills, the right experiences to back this up. Okay. So I'm going to touch on all occupation. I'm not just going to limit us today on the care, because most of you are quite tired. You say, oh, Clara, why is it care, care, everything, care, care, care. So the gov.co.uk, we come on here. We're looking for the immigration salary list or shortage occupation list. So these are two lists placed by the government for you to come and check if your occupation is listed. So I'm going to type salary, immigration salary list on the gov.uk website. And when I type that out, of course, this is the official government website. It brought it out for me to view. I can come in here, click on it, view all the occupations needed right now. You can see it on my screen. For those who are watching me on YouTube, I'm sharing my screen. If you're on TikTok, you're on Instagram, you can join me on YouTube called Clara Immigration to see my screen. You can see the code of the visa, okay, the occupational code, the job type, the job's name. You can also see the salary rates, which is very important. I'm going to come back to that later. You're going to scroll through this list. Check. Let me pick a random, let's say I'm an engineer now. I want to come into the UK. I'm going to scroll through this list and look if engineers are needed in the UK. Okay? If they are needed, you can see they are actually needed in the UK, those in the engineering sector. I'm going to also scroll to check what is the salary rate, because there's something we call salary threshold in the UK, meaning you have to get a job offer that has a certain salary before the UKVI would approve and be satisfied that yes, you fit meet all the requirements, you can come into the UK. Another one I need to talk about is what we call market tests. The market test simply means before any employer even give you a job, they need to do a survey of the market within the UK to say, okay, yes, they've posted job advertisements, they've posted job vacancies. They can't see any skill that fits what they are looking for. Then they will be given the permission to go and hire outside. That is where the license comes in. That is why we also have registered sponsors license list in the UK. All of this is accessible. There's nothing like hidden websites, secret websites, shop plug, direct plug, nothing like that. All of these are accessible. But I may say something that may offend you guys, but I'll say it anyways. The truth is that some people are just looking to be spoon fed. And if you're that kind of person, you would wait, you would be tired, or you would just fall victim of these scammers. I hope you guys are following me today. I also want you all to know that nobody born out of a man or a woman in the UK can promise you visa. Nobody has the right to give you visa except the UK government. Nobody. Are you guys listening to me? Now we've touched on the shortage occupation list. What is the next step? You've come, you're Clara, you want to get a job into the UK, you work as this or that, you can fill in the blank with your own occupation. You check the shortage occupation list, good and fine, your occupation is there. It meets and matches the salary, that the UK government wants. The next step now, you have to source for the registered license sponsor list. The registered license sponsor list is a list filled and packed with all of the approved organizations, companies, employers in the UK that has got this license permission from the government to hire from overseas. Are you guys following me today? Before they get this permission, they've gone to rigorous checks. Trust the UK government. I've been living here for quite some while now, for years now. I'm not a newbie in this country. Before they would give you or give a company a license, they've done their search in depth. You guys are following me. So the next step You go to the register of licensed sponsor. I'm going to be sharing that again with you on screen. It's a list of organizations licensed to sponsor workers from outside of the country, workers internationally, foreign workers, either with a skilled worker visa, care worker visa, or temporary work routes. All of these informations are still here. And one thing I love about this website, the gov.uk, is that the accessible link for you to click on. I'm going to click where it says view online now. When I click on view online, you can see it brought out all the names of the companies who can give you COS, Certificate of Sponsorship, as at 2025. It also gave you that their designated routes, meaning you want to come in through skilled worker, a visa, you are into tech or engineering or whatever, you want to come in through skilled worker visa, there are a set of employers that could give you that opportunity. You want to come in through care job, care assistant, doctors, nurses, allied healthcare professional, there are already set of employers that could give you that. You want to come in through the temporary route, charity visa, seasonal visa, religious visa. They are employers, companies that could give you that. Note, let's say there's 1 million companies, organization in the UK. This does not mean the whole 1 million companies can sponsor you. However, now, using the same demonstration, there's 1 million companies, but out of this 1 million companies, 20,000 of the companies have gone to the UK government to say, Ogao, being the UK government, we've tried our best. We've put out vacancy. Nobody to take this role. And the shortages in our job market. Who is going to fill this gap? Okay, give us this license. Let's go and hire from outside of the country. That is when they will get this license and they will be called registered sponsors. Different countries use different names. I don't want to divert, but I'm going to give you some illustration. Australia is going to say accredited license sponsors. New Zealand will use the word verified. You know, different countries use different names. But for UK, which we're talking about today, is called register sponsors, register licensed sponsors. I hope you guys are following me. Now, if you're on YouTube, do me a favor, hit that like button, share this video to as many persons you know would benefit from this live stream. This is a free masterclass. I'm not asking you to pay $20, $25, $50, whatever to attend. It is free. So if you are benefiting from this, others should benefit from this, as I believe the sky is wide enough for every bird to fly. Now, like I said, they are here. Take note of the website I'm showing you. Emphasis on this website, as I'm going to be telling you why. Gov.uk website was built by the UK government, the authorities. It means each one of these employers are not fraudulent, they're not scammers, they are real, they are legitimate. So it means none of this organization name, be it company, voluntary sectors, agencies, would ask you to pay, because if they do, they'll be penalized. 2023, 2024 was the peak of which people came in, with the mago way. But the truth is that most of these people that are here with a bought COS, they're crying. Most of them have been deported. Most of them are here without shift. And you don't want to come into the UK without shift. Why are you in the UK? Is the UK your country? Are you not here to hustle? Do your work? Build your life? And go and retire back in your house if that's what you want. As for me, that's my plan. Not to die here. I don't know about you, but that's the way I see. This is like a market. I'm here to sell my goods. It's for working. So if you're here with a bot US, you have no shift. What are you doing here? You're joking. You're wasting your time. You're not here to count bridge or look at Buckingham Palace. No. So going forward, one thing I like to do if I was a job seeker, if I'm looking for a job at this moment, I like to use Excel or Google Sheets. Not every one of us. I was speaking with one lady today in my one-on-one conversation. She doesn't know how to use Excel. But the truth is that Excel, even the dummy, me, I'm not so brainy when it comes to computer tech. Forget it, I don't like it. But anybody can use Excel. Go on YouTube, Google how to use Excel as a beginner. You'll be able to use it. Using that will allow you filter to the specific routes that you want, that you qualify in, that you can apply to. Um, on TikTok right now, we have about 403 viewers, which is quite a lot. So thank you so much for the love. I can see all the comments. On Instagram, 34, not bad. On YouTube, over 100 and something. So this is to show a lot of you are listening to me today, and you should take something home. You fit out to the specific route that you want. I'm also going to be giving you that illustration here, how to do that. But I'm also going to show you a simpler website that could do this for you, even without using Excel or Google Sheets. Please, if you have questions, just be dropping your questions in the comment section. Drop your questions. I will reply everybody. I've got the time to do that today. These licensed sponsors are hiring. So when people say, oh, the UK has stopped hiring, I would say, why? Because I've been on the journey since the past 3 months. Oh, I've been on this journey since 2 years. Oh, I've been in this journey since 1 year. Oh, okay, no problem. You've been in the journey. UK is not hiring, you say. How have you been applying? That is when they will get stuck and shut their mouths. Applying is so different from applying well. I know if you are an OG on this channel, you must have heard me say this so much. Applying is so different from applying well. You can just apply for the sake of applying. Are you applying well? I've thought and I've preached on this several times. Right? Now, let's go to my favorite website of all time. This website, I've given so many of my clients jobs. I like to call them clients. People that I take one on one, people that I coach. I'm giving so many people jobs. Now, this website is called Tier 2 Sponsor List. And let me tell you, this website is not in any way affiliated with the UK government. However, this website carries every single thing you need to know about the licensed employers, the sectors, the routes, the date added, and how to get the job. And also, this website will filter each job to their own occupational sector. That is, if you come on here, you're into medicals, you're into care, IT telecommunication, computer programming, administrative and support, finance, insurance, education, advertisement, agriculture, architecture. I mean, a lot, a lot, a lot. Religion, voluntary, wholesale, retail, renter. It's here. You can see it on the screen. This is not a website made up by Clara. I'm not that brilliant to go make up a website or cook up a website. No. So this is to let you know if you have this website, you have a gold in your palms, but you don't know that. I brought someone to this channel last month. She just recently got a job, a COS, last month. She emphasized on this website. This lady booked a session with me. That was last year, middle. I showed her this website. She was persistent. That is number one, be persistent. She was dedicated. Number two, be dedicated. She applied aggressively. Keep chasing it. Success for me is not counting the numbers. I'm going to use myself as an illustration with some of my YouTube colleagues. So Clara, you've got 200, almost 200 subscribers, 200,000 subscribers at this point on YouTube. Oh, you're doing well. I'll say, yeah, it's okay. But to me, I'll keep going. This is not because I'm not content. No, this is because success for me is keep on going. In the next 5 years, what would you be doing? In the next 10 years, what would they know you as? Is success all about having 300 views, 300,000 views this month? The next month, you fold your hands. Let me rest. Let me rest. I've done enough. No, you keep going. That is the same thing as job application. You keep going until you get that which you want. Let me use an instant. I said I don't want to really talk about care today because it seems like I've been talking too much on care. So let me say the religious worker visa now. I want to apply as a religious worker. I'm going to come on this website, tier 2 sponsor list as displayed on my screen. If you are watching me on TikTok, Instagram, please go to my YouTube channel called Clara Immigration. Over there, I'm sharing my screen. You don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss this. So I'm going to come on the drop down of all industry. I'm going to click where it says religious. Most importantly, I'm going to click where it says sorted by date. Why sorted by date? I think someone should be asking now. Why sorted by date? Let's make this live stream interactive. Let's make it very interactive. I don't want to talk to myself alone, okay? If you want me to keep on going, let's make it interactive. Otherwise, I can just click on stop and just go relax. It's evening, chill with my family, have a very nice cup of lemonade. Okay? Why am I clicking sorted by dates? I believe should be the question you guys should ask me. This is because although there are thousands given using the illustration given earlier on, there are thousands of companies here with the license who has gotten the license from the UK government. But from my own understanding, from my own research, I could be wrong or right. The UK sponsorship really took its peak from 2022. That is about 3 years ago. So it tells you that most of these companies, some of these companies, must have gotten the license to sponsor from 2022 to date. So you don't just want to come here and just send your application like that and open unlock or miracle or fate, whatever you can classify that. Go to sorted by date descending. It will let you see the most recent employers. As you can see on the screen, some of these employers using the religious sector or any other sector, you can pick administrative here, you can pick computer finance care, anything here, using it. Okay? Using this, you can see that most of these employers just got the license as of yesterday being the 28th of April. Now I've got a company and I've got the license yesterday. There's no how I would tell you, or there's no how in human sense and comprehension that I must have finished hiring everyone I need in the space of yesterday, 28, and today, which is less than 24 hours. Now, in some cases, some of these employers get the license specifically for their workers. Okay, because this live stream today is like a masterclass. A masterclass is when I should be truthful, say it raw. In some cases, they get the sponsorship for some of their already existing workers. Company A is a care company, got people in the company, okay, working for her, and maybe they're students now, they want to switch visa, she may get the license just to give them the COS. In some cases, not all cases. So what does this mean? Shoot your shots by going to the most recent company, sorted by date descending. That is the word. And you click on search. Another beautiful thing about this website I love so much is the fact that you can just come on here and go to the company website directly. Now let me use care as a demonstration here. You can see so many care companies with the license to sponsor in all town in the UK, all part of the UK, London, England, Scotland, anywhere, there are lots. So let me come on here now and let me choose one company. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pay attention to where it gives like a green icon. Now, if you are not really, if you don't really know about job application, especially using this website, you may just come on here, be confused where to start doing like the traditional way of finding job, writing the names, going on Google. No, this green icon, it already displayed that this is their link. Click on the green icon, it takes you to the company's website directly. Be it you are looking for care job, religious job, charity job, agricultural job, engineering job, administrative finance, computer programming, tech, legal, anyone, use the same step. Another way you can narrow your search down, as for me, I use this one mostly, is using my Google Sheets or Excel. Why Excel? Why Google Sheets? This is because it will allow you filter to the routes in particular you want to apply to. I hope you guys are following me and I hope you can see this on my screen. If you're on Instagram, you are on TikTok, please join me on my YouTube channel called Clara Immigration. Over there, I'm currently sharing my screen. On TikTok, we are over 740 people now. So all of you just join me on my YouTube channel called Clara Immigration so you can see my screen. Now look at the drop down of all the organizations that can sponsor you. I'll filter this using my Google Sheet. It's very easy to use. Go to YouTube, learn how to use this. Okay? It would make your job application seamless. It will make it faster. It will make it very, very easy. Yes, job application is not sweet. Even me is not sweet. Let's say today I'm bored. I want to switch my career. Or, oh my God, I'm tired of doing what I'm doing now. I want to get a 9 to 5 job. I can tell you, I'm going to get a job faster using my experience than someone that doesn't know how to navigate job application. I can sit down here and in an hour I could apply for over 100 job because of I'm a master in that field, because of I know how to do it. Why? It didn't come from my mother womb. I did not suck breast and learn how to do that. No, I had to learn. I had to learn. I do say when you see me with my glasses, I've got two recommended glasses here, medicated glasses. It means that I'm into serious business. And you often see me with it 247 because I'm always researching. Researching. You want to do this, you want to do it well. You don't want to ban from the UK. I've got about 5 complaints last year of people, families banned from the UK because they bought COS, fake COS. And yes, Philip, it means companies without a direct link from this website is fake. That is, if you come to the UK government website, register of sponsor list, come to the tier 2 sponsor list, and you can't find any of these companies that is promising you job, they are fake. Let's say Clara has a company. No, Clara is an agent for an instance, and is telling you, Philip, I can give you a job offer in the UK. I can give you COS. In fact, I can let you and your family come into the UK. Just give me 10 million naira. Give me 10 million Ghana cedis. Give me 10,000 pounds or dollars. You come on this website, register sponsor list, tier 2 sponsor list. You check on it, and you can't find any name called Clara Company. Please run away. That is a scam. So what I'm trying to tell you is that no matter the company, organization that is coming to you, that they can give you a job, do your check. Go through the sponsorship lists. If they are not there, run away. And even if they are there on the sponsorship list, there's a lot of probability that they've been impersonated. I had this case with a particular company called Oakleaf Care. Now, this company, apparently they've been impersonated. People have been using them, their name to scam people, duplicating their websites. And you know me, As the Clara that I am, always looking out for my followers, I came out, talk about them, saying people should be careful. Then the manager got in contact with me, telling me, in fact, I said no until they book a non book, until I get to speak with them one on one, like via a Zoom call. They had to book a Zoom call with other company. They showed me around, while on that Zoom call to say this is a legit company. They walked me through the office and everything. That was when I was satisfied. So it's to tell you sometimes these companies may be impersonated, duplicated. So if you come here and there maybe Clara companies on the website and the Clara that is texting you via email is asking you for money, run away. That is not the real Clara. They are impersonating that company. I hope you guys are understanding me. I hope you guys are understanding me. I'm also going to be touching how to know fake employers. Let me write that down. How to know fake employers, fake COS. I'm going to be touching on that. Going forward, another thing you need to check for the UK job sponsorship is what we call language certification. Now, some companies, some routes require language certification. And this language certification, it has different bands. I call it the bannable bands. That is the in-house joke I use in terms of recruitment. Bannable bands. Some job is okay, you need 4.5. Some will say 5 points, some will say nothing, will say 7 overall, speaking, reading, hearing, writing. Why some routes, like the charity, religious routes, seasonal jobs, doesn't need IELTS. Some need IELTS. However, that doesn't mean other routes that needs IELTS, it has to be IELTS. There are different English examination except IELTS. UK is not that strict like Canada that we say it has to be IELTS, IELTS general, IELTS general. No. Some countries, there's one woman that told me about a particular English examination. I've forgotten the name, but I know I spoke to some advisors, and I said, "Oh, that could fly through. That could fly through." So you can use NARIC in replacement or any English language certification you have. You can use it. You can use it. What else am I not touching on? Please, if you have any question, leave it in the comment section to let this flow. So I was teaching you about Google Sheets or Excel. You can come on here, filter it using the route. You can see where it says route. You want to apply as a skilled worker, okay? You want to apply as a skilled worker. You can come on here, look for companies that is just skilled workers. They make it to the skilled job. Creative worker, yes, there's something called creative visa in the UK. I think I've touched on that before. Creative visa, whereby if you are a fashion designer, this is different from global talent visa. Okay, creative visa if you're a fashion designer, hairdressers too are on this visa pathway. I mean a lot, but you have to show so many documents. That is why I don't really talk about it because it's not as easy as having a shop by the side of your house. You're an hairdresser, you just want to apply for creative visa. No, it's much more, and I wouldn't lie. Okay, there's so much. There's so much. You can see the global business visa. You're a business person. You want to come into the UK, expand your own business, use the opportunity to move with your family. There's something for you. Scale up visa. There's something for you. So this is it in essence. The next step now. Step number one, you've checked your occupational list. Your occupation is there. You check the salary threshold. It fits and match what the UK government wants. You now saw the registered sponsor list. You check it. You know how to filter it through, navigate your way through, and also apply to these jobs. Okay, where to apply to this job? The company sponsoring in what occupations? You know that, right? The next step is now to build a tailored CV, a well-tailored CV, UK friendly CV, UK format CV. Very important. I boast so much on being the best person when it comes to CV. I mean, I've done over 6,000 plus. I mean, so much. But sometimes I still see some CVs. and I get frustrated because I don't know where to start from, how to start it, how to do it. Why? Because you want a CV, no form of experiences. I'm saying this because without experiences, you can't build a CV. Without certification, you can't build a CV, regardless of the job, regardless of the route, regardless of the occupation that you want to apply to. You need experiences, either voluntary experiences, internship. One thing about me, experience is experience, is teamwork experience. I don't separate it. I don't do that. When you come to me to make your CV, and I will advise you to, you want a good CV, you want your CV to be very professional. You see that voluntary, whatever you guys are putting on your CV, scrap it, change it to work experience, whether not 6 months, whether not 3 months, and work experience. It will fly you through. There's so many free samples on here online. You can go on Google Chrome, go on YouTube, anywhere there's free samples to make your CV for you. You want a good CV, you can come to me on here on Instagram. You can come to me, DM me, or use the links in my bio. If you're on TikTok, use the links in my bio because on TikTok, I don't reply DM. So be careful of anybody coming to you saying they're Clara, DMing you. That is not me. I don't reply DMs on TikTok. So use all the link in my bio to access me. If you are on YouTube, you can use the link in the description box or in the pinned comment section. Going forward, I've talked about CV. Now you start sending out that CV. Okay? Get a dedicated notepad. Get a dedicated notepad. Start sending out that CV. I once had someone I brought to this channel. Her name is Oge. Oge lived in Nigeria. She's here now in the UK as a support worker with her family. Oge applied for over 2,000 job. 2,000 job. I'm seeing some comment that said that's too much. Yes, but she knew what she was looking for. She applied for over 2,000 job before she was able to get a sponsorship. Over 2,000 job does not mean she wasn't getting interview. Like I explained, applying for a job and getting a job is two different ballgame. Being called for an interview and getting the job offer is two different ballgame. Getting the job offer still and being there is a different ballgame. Because sometimes you can be on probation for 6 months, 3 months, and before you know, they'll say, "Oh, no, you didn't pass probation. They can't move on with you." So, what I'm trying to say, it's taking me back to what I said earlier: success. What is success? We're talking about success today. Success is not counting how many you've done. Success is Clara not coming on YouTube. I've posted over 500 and something videos. That should be enough. Let me go. Let me just go. Let me just go for a year. Let me just go and sit and rest. No, you keep on going until you meet that which you want. Are you a teacher? There are vacancies for you. But with the teaching job, I just saw a comment now. You can't just come in like that. There are some things you need to do. I've touched on that in one of my YouTube videos. So scroll through to watch that video in details. Emeka, you can't use Doligo. Doligo is mostly for European countries and not even all European countries. I think Finland mostly. How many minutes are we? Almost 1 hour. I don't want this to be more than 1 hour. So that is what I'm trying to say here today. This is as simple as ABC. You can use other website though. Don't limit yourself to this website. You can use other website as long as they are verified and legitimate. Glassdoor, Indeed, even though I don't really like Indeed, and I've given reasons several times why I don't like Indeed, and I don't want to be talking on it too much because it's somebody's business. Indeed is an own business by somebody. I don't want to situation where I talk about it too much. They'll come and arrest me in my house. I don't really like Indeed. Firstly, because I feel like Indeed gave people job, yes, then 2022. But that now if you're an overseas applicant, you say Indeed, sign out from it. Just remove it from your phone. You are wasting your time. If you're within the UK, you can still get lucky with Indeed. Most especially if you are on a dependent visa, you don't need sponsorship or you just want to work randomly anywhere, can get lucky. If you need sponsorship self, it is 50-50 if you are within the UK. You can use Monster, Red, Find a job.uk. I love that one. I love it so much. You can use that one. There's a lot. They're not coming into my head, but I know about more than 20 websites for UK alone that you can use. There is free visa sponsorship for teaching, care, nursing, construction workers, administrative workers, those in the creative department. A lot. Do not limit yourself. Do not limit yourself. Now, that is why I have done something really special for every one of you watching me today. I mean, on TikTok, I've got 1,000 people viewing me right now. On Instagram, 21 people. On YouTube, 100 and something. So, for every one of you, I've got something really special today for you guys. I've sat down and I've made a list of all of the employers who can sponsor you into the UK. These are verified, legitimate employers that could give you the certificate of sponsorship into the UK for free. This certificate of sponsorship would enable you move into the UK with your family. All they want from you is to have the zeal, the experiences, and the certification to back it up. These employers are sponsoring in all parts of the UK. London, Manchester, Birmingham, Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales, they're sponsoring worldwide. Now, this is like a dedicated guide I've put and I've made available. It will give you the step-by-step guidance, even much more than I've given you today. I don't know about you, but sometimes for me, if someone is talking I may not understand, I need to get it in paper, on print, to read through by myself and understand. And that is what I've done. I've made an ebook that will take away the worries from you. This ebook would be your guide, would be your savior. This ebook would land you your dream job in the UK very fast, easily, legally, and you're going to be applying with confidence. I've put the crucial step you need to know in terms of navigating UK job market in this ebook. You are going to be getting so many things inside. Number one, brief overview of the UK job market for international candidates as you or candidates within the UK looking to switch. In that ebook, there are employers ready to give you switch. There's websites, clickable websites inside that ebook that you can just with one click go to the employer website to submit your CV. Inside this ebook, I've written all of the general eligibility requirements in terms of getting sponsorship job. It is like a guide to success. As a matter of fact, the theme of this ebook is called Sponsorship Success. You are guaranteed success with sponsorship using this ebook. And someone is asking me to pin it. This ebook is pinned on the website. It's pinned on Instagram. It's also pinned on TikTok, or you can use the links in my bio to get it. And guys, this ebook right now, I want to give it to you for $4. Yes, you heard me right. Originally, this ebook cost $10, and when I put out that ebook for sales, most of my colleagues said I was mad because that was extremely cheap. But in fact, I want to tell them that I'm madder. I'm madder. If there's a word like that, I want to give it to you for $4. $4 is about 5,000 naira. With 5,000 naira, you cannot go and buy wig with it. You cannot use 5,000 naira to build a house. You cannot use 5,000 naira to go to a cinema. But with 5,000 naira, you can get this ebook, being $4. To enlighten yourself much more, give yourself a better life. You have too many wigs, you have too many shoes, you have too many clothes. Now it's time to get up and give yourself better life. You have too many perfumes. Buy something that is going to benefit you in the long run, not only you, even to your fourth generations. Like I do say, my children will never suffer again. Why? Because I've already cleared the ground for them. I've suffered, they will never suffer. Because I've built that fountain, that foundation for them, giving them a soft landing. And so you too can. So you too can. Are you guys following me? So if you want that ebook, you can use the link in my bio to get it. It is ongoing for $4 right now. It is ongoing for $4. And with that ebook, what would you be getting again? You're going to be getting free CV templates inside that ebook. My CV alone costs $16 on discount. Without discount, it is $20. But now I'm telling you, buy the ebook. Inside the ebook, you're getting free CV templates, free cover letter. Cover letter costs how much? $12. On discount, $10. But you'll be getting everything free inside that ebook. Free templates to guide you on how to build yours. These are templates that I use. What would you be getting again? You'll be getting the general job portals to use, sector specific website to use. It will teach you how to identify genuine sponsorship offers or fake offers. It will give you application strategy that I also use. This strategy I use in recruitment because that is what I do. I partner with agencies and recruiters, yeah? There's something called cold emailing. The website will give you samples of emails to use to send to companies. This ebook would give you that samples for free. This ebook will give it to you. It will give you a guide how to follow up after sending your CV, how to follow up. Not only that, you finally get an interview coming up. In that ebook, there's interview preparation that will give you the tip, advice, the guideline, everything you need to know about interview in the UK, be it NHS or private sector, regardless of your occupation. This ebook also gives you the breakdown of all occupations in the UK with its visa route, all visa type. The ebook gave to you. Should I go on? Someone said, Clara, go on. Should I go on? You have a mock interview coming on. It gives you practical guidance to do this. For just $4, I'm giving that discount today. Just consider it as my month's end gift to you. And now I'm expecting every one of you to be going right now on the website in my bio. If you're on TikTok, use the website right now in my bio. Take advantage of this ebook. You will not regret it. You are guaranteed success of your purchase. Oh, I'm already seeing my phone blowing with alarm because my colleagues will come for me. Are you mad? They will say, especially my dear friend. She will say, are you mad, Clara? Are you mad? $4? Are you kidding? Do you know the effort, the time you put into the ebook? But I will say, yes, I know. I know because this is what I love to do. The ebook is already pinned on YouTube in my comment section if you want that ebook. On Instagram, you can access the ebook using the link in my bio. On TikTok, access the ebook using the link in my bio for just $4 today. For just $4. With $4, you cannot get a full pack meal in McDonald's. You cannot get a pizza with it. $4, if you convert it to Naira, that should be about 5,000 to 6,000 Naira. There are so many things you cannot do with 6,000 Naira. But there are so many things you can get with $4 if you buy this ebook. This ebook would be like your master planner from job application to visa sponsorship success. It will prepare you for interview, and when you even finally get the job, it will prepare you for your visa application. The key documents you need, the timeline, and every other thing involved. It gives you a checklist, most importantly, on how to successfully pack and come into the UK, what to carry along. It is practical step-by-step guidance, no fluff. Just the right guidance you need to succeed. It is also beginner friendly. Like I do say countless times, even though I came out with a 2.1 in university, I don't know how it happened because I don't know book, but I still came out with a 2.1. So it is beginner friendly. That is, if you are like me, you're not so brainy in terms of book, you can still read it thoroughly because I made it like a primary student book. Me, I teach my things, I teach my topic as a primary teacher because that is the way I understand things. And I want every other person to understand things like I do. I mean, I've once booked consultation with people, and you see me going back to the person's DM. This is because koyemio, enter my head. About Yoruba people will say, enter my brain. So I have to keep on going back, going back, going back, going back, going back. And that is where I've made this ebook. It's like ABC. You don't need prior knowledge in terms of your job application. The ebook will put you through. It is structural. You know exactly where to start and what to do next using this ebook. All you need is your mindset to succeed, and this ebook will give you the right mindset. It's for everybody. For $4, you can get this now using the link in my bio. If you're watching me on Instagram, you're watching me on TikTok, use the link in my bio. If you are on YouTube, use the link in the pinned comment section or description box of this video. Whether you are a business person looking to switch your career, you're from Africa, you're from Asia, you're from India, Philippines, wherever you're from, you want to migrate and relocate into the UK, this is the ebook you need. Bring any other person to me. Show me how, where you can get this cheaper. Let me beat the price because I know you can never get this any other places cheaper. You want to pay in Naira, you can pay in Naira. Reach me on my Instagram called Clara Immigration with over 62,000 followers. Please take note of the blue tick. Take note of the blue tick, please, when you come to Instagram. My name has a blue tick at the end. It lets you know that this is a verified account. This is because there's so many people impersonating me. On TikTok, I do not reply messages on TikTok. I do not receive DMs on TikTok. So beware of people sliding into your DM saying that they are me. Beware of people sliding into your DM saying that they are me. I do not reply on TikTok. I do not reply on TikTok. So you need the ebook. Use the link in my bio. If you are watching me right now on Instagram and on TikTok, use the link in my bio. Or send me an email to chiwendufred97@gmail.com. My email is also pinned on my bio. If you are on YouTube, use the link in the pinned comment section and description box. It is for $4. Whether you are 18 years, 19 years, 20 years, 65 years, as long as you have the dream to migrate legally. The key here is legal, legitly. I'm not one to tell you use corny ways because I believe in transparency, genuineness. I have integrity to uphold for myself and people that look up to me. So I'm giving you the hard truth to tell you you can't do it any other way except this. Except you have thousands to throw away. Do not pay any agent. You can do it yourself. Whether you are in the UK looking to switch visa, you came with a bot US, now you want to switch your visa to a legit one, get this ebook, it will guide you. It is for $4, current ongoing price for $4, as you can see. It is an ultimate guide to securing jobs with sponsorship in the UK. This is the step-by-step guideline to getting jobs in the UK for free. This is the guideline to get a job in the UK for free for just $4 today. So don't waste time. Get it now. Reach me via my email, chiwendufred97@gmail.com. You can reach me on Instagram, Clara Immigration, with over 62,000 followers, or use the link in my bio. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I hope you're going to implement all of the steps I've taught you today. And the sky is your starting point. You can only succeed if you try. There are so many naysayers that will say, I beg, I've tried. I've applied. In fact, I've even exceeded 2,000 applications. I call them naysayers. Let me give myself as an illustration. When I was learning how to drive, my driving, I did it once. Once. However, before I took the test, there were days I would come home, I would cry. If I was a naysayer, I would just cry and fold my hands and say, I don't want to do it again. After all, I'm married to an Odoku. You'll be driving me up and down. No. I knew what I wanted. I knew it was going to give me independence. I will be able to explore more job opportunity if I get my driving license and everything. I will go to the lesson. Sometimes I will understand. Sometimes I will not understand what the instructor was teaching me. The days I will cry. But I kept on doing it and I was determined. And when I did my test, I did it once, clean once, with just 3 minors. Just 3. Just only 3 faults. With just 3 minors. So that is what we call success. Success is keep going, achieving what you want to achieve without any stop. I think one of my colleagues has come here recently on YouTube and said she did a driving test for 12 times. But she didn't stop until she got that which she wants. That is the same thing you apply to job application. Keep on going. Keep on going. Get this ebook. When you go to my website, the name of the ebook is called UK Visa Guidance. UK Visa Guidance. It is for $4 currently. It is also a read online guide whereby once you purchase it, it will be available for you to access it online, read it online, and it will be for you forever. You can even pass it on to as many people as you want. There's no harm. But one thing I'm going to tell you, you're going to come back to thank me later. This discount would only be available from now, Tuesday to Thursday. That is 2 days' time. After that, I'm going to put it back to the original price. This is because even the $10 itself is already very affordable. But I want to shoot myself in the foot by giving it further discounts, 60% discounts for you to pay $4. You cannot tell me, even though I've been without money before, I've never been in a situation whereby I don't have $4. So you can't tell me you don't have $4 to buy this, to enlighten yourself, to give you a brighter future. Please do me a favor, hit the like button of this video, subscribe to this channel, and as you do, may God bless you. I love you all so much. Thank you for your support as usual, and goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye.